Tuck that chin, scrape that collarbone, take it all the way around 2 times, and then switch directions. If this is something that tends to make you nauseous, a little bit dizzy, then just slow the rotations down. Now we're going to take it to hip CARS. So you'll take it up against the wall. You're going to lock your leg out closest to the wall, take it up, open it, internally rotate, draw a great big circle. So keep those abs engaged. You're keeping the connection between the rib cage and the pelvis. And you're just allowing whatever rotation you have in that hip socket. We're going to do this left hip first, then we'll do some shoulder CARS, which are called controlled articular rotations. This is a controlled articular rotation as well. Trying to maintain that neutral posture. Take it down. Palms are up. And keep that connection between my ribs and my pelvis. Take it up, internally rotate, draw a great big circle. Then bring it back the way you came, open, open, open to external rotation. Take it up, internally rotate, draw a great big circle. Take it back all the way around. Try not to let your rib cage flare as you go up overhead. Now you're going to take it to the other hip. On my right hip, lock out my left leg closest to the wall. Take it up, open, internally rotate, draw a great big circle. Keeping that connection between that ribs and my pelvis, between my ribs and my pelvis. Gonna take it down. You can do this standing too. I'm taking it down to my knees so I fit in the shot. I'm gonna round out my shoulders, tuck my chin. I'm gonna pinch my shoulder blades back, bring my elbows back, and then I'm gonna reach back behind me looking up and extend at that cervical spine. Bring it back in, round it, pull those shoulder blades away from each other, tuck that chin, pinch those shoulder blades back, extend at your cervical spine, and reach back, opening the chest and shoulders. Now I'm going to do wrist CARS. So bent elbows, you can sit any way that you're comfortable. Palms are facing up. I'm going to keep the belly of my forearm facing up to the ceiling. I'm going to take it out, take it down and around. Getting as much rotation as what my wrists will allow. Switch directions. All the texting and typing we do on our phones and on our laptops. I'm going to take that left arm up, put it back behind me, pull on that elbow, stretching out that tricep. Seated any way you're comfortable. Halfway through it, you're switching. From here, I'm going to take it to my hands and knees, taking it to cat and cow. So I'm going to start at my pelvis. I'm going to tuck that pelvis, round it, tuck that chin, starting back at my pelvis. Going to extend, trying to do one vertebrae at a time. From here, I'm going to take it to a rock. I'm going to rock back and forward. As I rock back, I'm going to look over my left shoulder, looking forward as I rock forward, back over my right. And you're going to alternate between the two. I'm on my toes, so this way I'm stretching the fascia of my feet. If that's not comfortable for you, you can take it to the top of your feet. I do encourage you to try both ways. This way you stretch out the front of your ankle, and when you're extended at those toes, you're stretching that fascia. Just super important. All right, from here, I'm gonna knife under, and I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna alternate between these two moves. Right arm knifes under, right arm opens up. You wanna look to where your hand is. This way you'll get farther in that internal rotation when I knife under, and that external rotation as I pull it up towards the ceiling. Switching sides. From here, you're going to take it into child's pose. I'm going to round out my back as I bring it forward into that modified cobra, and I'm extending all the way back into that child's pose. When you come into that cobra, I want you to engage those glutes so that you support that low back. Now you're going to lay down on your back. You're going to take the right leg over the left. Then you're going to pick it up, giving a greater stretch on that right hip. Spin, there's mat walking, yoga, total body training, stretching, HIIT, Zumba, boot camp, aqua aerobics in the pool, so lots of things. And there's a lot of that's going on, you're more than welcome to do what she's doing, come in here and do your own thing, let the kids run around and like me. If you already felt the stretch when you were down here, you could keep it down here. Drop that foot across your body. Pull that knee towards your chest. Take that right arm, open it up. Now you're getting a deeper stretch in that right glute. I'm opening up, getting a stretch in the chest, the right anterior delt, the front of that shoulder, and that bicep. Roll over onto your back, extend that right leg up. Now, use a belt, use a strap, use whatever kind of mechanism you have to put on the arch of your foot. It'll help you get a much better stretch in that hamstring. You want to anchor your pelvis to the mat, right? So making sure that butt's not lifting up. If your butt lifts up, then you have to pull the leg farther to get the same amount of work done. So anchor the pelvis and feel that stretch in the hamstring in the back of that thigh. Take that left leg, cross it over the right. If you feel the stretch there, keep it here. If you don't, pick up that right leg and you'll feel a greater stretch in that left glute. Doesn't matter whether that opposing leg is upright or if it's bent. Drop that foot across your body, pull that knee to your chest, take that left arm and open it up, opening up that chest, shoulder, bicep. And working on that rotation in that thoracic spine, that mid-back. Roll over onto your back, extend that leg up again, grab a band, a belt, whatever you may have. Hold that leg, anchor that pelvis. Again, if the glute lifts up, then you have to pull farther to get the same amount of work done. So anchor the pelvis, stretch that hamstring. Now you're going to take it up, come onto your left knee, right leg is forward. I'm going to take my pelvis, I'm going to tuck it under, I'm going to keep this left glute squeezed tight, lunge it forward, then I'm going to take my left arm up. I'm going to rotate back from the waist. So both sides of my pelvis are pointing forward, and I'm going to rotate back, trying to pull the origin of that hip flexor away from the insertion, trying to get a better stretch in that hip flexor. So I'm not here arching that back either. I'm keeping that connection between the ribs and the pelvis. From here, I'm going to grab my foot. I've still got my glutes engaged. I've still got that pelvis tucked. I can bend my mat. If that tends to bother your actual knee, the bones of the knee, put more cushion underneath it. So I'm trying to pull that foot as close to my glute as I possibly can if I've got the knee flexibility. If not, you can always put a ball or a block or something underneath to lift that shin up for as far up as what you can tolerate. And if that still causes you knee pain or what have you, you can lay down on your side, keep that glute engaged, and you can stretch that quadricep this way. Still keeping that pelvis tucked. Then we're going to switch sides. Now I'm on that right knee, tucking that pelvis under, glute is fired, lunge a little forward, rotate just from the waist up. Grab that foot, glutes are still engaged, pelvis is still tucked, stretching that quadricep. Or you can do it lying on your side. Or you can put a block under your shin, a ball, something to lift that shin up. If you don't have this amount of knee flexion, that's okay.